That's it.
Whoa.
Oh! All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh!
Well, what's up, guys? It's Daniel in Houston from Arms Family Homestead,
and the sun is in my eyes.
Yep, sun's in his eyes. We are not at the creek.
What are you talking about?
We're not even in Oklahoma. We are in Louisiana.
That's a stranger.
With Jared from outside the levees.
What do you mean? That's a stranger.
Stranger? Well, we just pulled up to the boat dock and asked the guy if we'd go fishing, right?
Yeah.
So we're in Louisiana, St. Bernard Parish. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
This guy, I've been talking about him on my channel for a while, and everybody said, why don't you just go see him and go fishing? Well, today we're in Louisiana. We're going to do some fishing. We're going to catch some bullfrogs.
Yes.
Hopefully, bullfrog catch, clean, and cook. Jared swears the bullfrogs down here is as big as basketballs, right?
Big old toads.
Big old toads. So we're going to see. He says he's going to put us on some of these fish right here. I had to wear it because he said he calls them white bass. This is too technical for me. They're sand bass in Oklahoma.
Sand bass?
We call them sand bass. They come up in our creek. They run up from the lake and spawn in the creek.
Okay. I like
so they'll come right up by our driveway in the spring if we get enough rain, which is what we've been missing. But we're going to go catch some of those first, and after it gets dark, go catch some bullfrogs, and who knows what else. We're going to be here for a few days. We'll find some fun stuff to do.
Amen. So this is our flood protection system. When storms come and that gate closes, and this should hopefully save us from the next Hurricane Katrina type situation. Now, it's unfortunate for folks who live on the other side of that, who don't live on the inside of it, but that's why I came up with the name for my channel, Outside the Levees, because here we are on the inside, this is where we live, but we play on the outside where we're going right now.
Huh.
Yep.
That's pretty smart.
That's the name.
All the fun is outside the levee.
That's a shrimp boat there. The back one is a crab boat.
Alright, Houston, we're getting rigged up. There's crabs coming up everywhere. We're fishing right next to this bridge.
And there's also an alligator sneaking up on us.
Yeah. We've got a stalker here coming after us.
That ain't a little one.
I think.
Jared must feed him. It must be his pet. If he comes
Look,
up here.
See, look, turn around. Look at the marshmallows.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's parking in front of the marshmallows.
They think it's time to eat, huh?
Yeah. They're diabetic alligators out here. They like sugar. Might be a kitty cat.
Jared's showing off. He got the first fish. He's another one of these guys. They call this thing a white bass.
Not bad.
Man, in Oklahoma, that's a sand bass.
I like that.
But
that actually sounds cool. I'm a big Star Wars fan, so like the sand people, sand bass.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, that's a sand.
On the board.
Yep. Houston got one.
Fish on. Oh, you got another skipjack. Look at you.
Quick release. Quick release. Look at this. Everybody's flipping these alligators marshmallows from the bridge. Look down here. Just a little jig. Look at him.
What's wrong with that?
On,
He's just
little
a
river
big
shrimp or
amphibian.
grass shrimp. That's what they feeding on.
Hey, here comes about 5 more, Houston.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, somebody rang the dinner bell.
They are definitely ringing the dinner bell. Jared tricked us. He said, y'all come on down here to Louisiana. We'll catch some frogs and we'll catch some crabs.
Well,
here we are.
I'm about to catch
fishing
me in his stomach.
Fishing alligator infested waters. Yeah. Look, how many alligators can you count right now, Houston?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna say 9 or 10.
Yeah, there's probably close to a dozen just right here.
And that's a legit 10-footer.
Yeah, that's a big guy.
You can tell by their head, if they got some girth to their head, they're pushing 10, 11 foot. A 9 will always kind of look skinny, until they get to 10, that's when they start to look fat.
Here he is trying to insult the alligators. He's calling him fat right here while we're floating in this little metal boat, Houston.
How about mature?
Mature, yeah, distinguished.
Yeah.
I think that's what older gentlemen like to be called is distinguished. You know, the old gray-headed guys with a big belly. They're distinguished. Houston's got one. Houston's hooked up. What do you got? Let's see.
Big one.
Oh, you got sand bass. We're in Louisiana. We got to call them white bass, I guess. You're officially on the board with the first one between us, I guess, huh?
Yeah.
Well, here, then you get to take him off since you're better than me. You can handle all that.
I got it.
You know, usually we just catch these in the creek right in our driveway.
Yeah.
And this time we come all the way down to Louisiana for them.
But we didn't even catch any this year, so.
Nope, they never ran up the creek. We didn't get enough rain. What? Fish must be biting. I'm too busy videoing or something. I don't know. Everybody's catching fish but me. Somebody's got to work around here, though, I guess.
Somebody got a fish.
So really, we're just trying to kill some time. We're waiting on it to get dark so we can go catch some frogs. And I hate to admit it, I hadn't caught a sand bass yet. This guy's filling up the cooler here. He's like, "You think you got enough fish for a video?"
You know why?
Oh, you can't see him.
We're here to catch white bass. You're here to catch sand.
Well, maybe there's no sand bass here. That's right.
That's the
I mean,
problem.
I wore my lucky shirt and everything, but it's not panning out great for me. But we're really just kind of waiting on it to get dark so we can go catch some frogs, because this guy here loves bullfrogs.
Yep.
Loves some frog legs. And we haven't had any in Oklahoma on our ponds or our lakes or anything that we've seen lately. So we'd come all the way to Louisiana to catch some bullfrogs. And maybe we'll get lucky, catch a few more fish. But I think Jared's probably put, what, 5 in the boat? Something like that?
Yeah, enough for a po' boy.
Yeah. Oklahoma, we don't really know what a po' boy is. It's just, they don't say sandwich. It's not a sandwich. I don't know what the difference is. But these guys in Louisiana, they call it a po' boy. And I'm like, it's a sandwich. But it's not just a sandwich, apparently.
Louisiana white bass coming right out the Mississippi River. So right behind us there is the Mississippi River. This little deal connects to it, allows some fresh water to get out into our system so that we're not completely inundated with salt water. We get a little bit of both. And you could start here catching these guys. In a 10-minute boat ride, we could be catching saltwater species, redfish, speckled trout. We got
That's
it
so
all.
crazy.
It is crazy.
Oh, looky here, looky here, looky here. I finally got lucky. Oh, but we're going to say it's the biggest one so far is what we're going to say.
Oh, wow.
You could argue that.
I mean, it's a safe bet.
Yeah.
That is a big one.
I'll claim it. I'll claim it as the biggest one yet. I ain't mad about it. He actually looks like he's been caught before. Look how sore mouthed he is right there. That could have been just from me, but oh, Jared had to one up me, huh?
He ain't as big though.
Oh no, man, mine's definitely bigger. Mine's definitely bigger. See, in a bass tournament, there's two different ways you can win. You know, the biggest bag got, you know, the most weight, but there's also that big bass category. See,
That's right.
that's what I'm going for, was the biggest. Houston's hooked up. Something's got his pole doubled over.
Oh boy. Oh, dude, it is a giant white bass. Oh, it's a goose. It's a goose.
Oh, you got a drum. That's what we call them.
Jasper goose.
Houston got a drum. He caught one
Just flip him in, Houston.
a couple weeks ago with Cole. We caught him on a trot line. You're going to have to reel him up just a little bit more before you can flip him.
All right. There you go. Try that.
Oh, my line's just hanging in the water and one hit my pole over here.
That alligator's coming.
Oh.
That is a giant goose.
It's on the surface right there.
Oh, he's going to get it now. That's
Whoa.
it.
He's carrying it in his mouth.
Feeding the wildlife, you
Yeah,
fellas.
We said we wouldn't, but it was too tempting.
Yeah, we just had to do it.
Well, you know, I mean, the fish was floating on the surface. He was a dying fish, so might as well not let it go to waste.
Oh, look, an alligator. Make it look. Oh, there's actually one right in front of you. I don't want fish water that. I'm ready.
Houston, where's your hat?
That alligator literally could have hit it.
Houston's hat just flew off his head, and we turned around to get it, and an alligator just hit the surface and ate something.
Here, let me get my spotlight out of that box.
We can't prove that the alligator ate Houston's hat, but
It looked like the same spot.
that was about where it was.
I hope it eats it and then spits it back out, so that I can go brag about that to my friends. That'd be cool.
You might not see that hat again.
That's an alligator. Yeah, those are all alligators.
Yeah.
Those are like babies.
Ton of little alligators. Oh, there went a giant bullfrog just jumped. He's living a risky life back here. That bullfrog was.
You gotta really want a frog.
Yeah, there's alligators everywhere. Look at them.
Fish jumping everywhere. Fish just hit me.
Houston about got took out by a fish. Where'd he go? There he is. We're mullet fishing.
Open ice chest, that's crab bait for tomorrow.
Yeah, open ice chest. There we go.
That literally hit me right here.
It was a good thing you were ducked down, huh?
Yeah.
So far, 0 frogs. 5,000 alligators, but no frogs.
Up there?
Yeah, get it.
Get up there.
Up front, lay on your belly. Grab him tight. Grab him tight. Grab him tight.
You miss.
This is my first time ever doing it,
Good
okay?
try.
First frog of the night. That's actually the first frog of the night we've seen. Period. You gotta be quick on them, man. Gotta be quick.
I know, I couldn't see her.
It didn't look like a very big frog.
No, but we saw one.
You're gonna have to get up over the edge. You had him. Why don't you have him?
I hit him.
Gotta open that hand and catch him, man. We're gonna go hungry if you keep catching frogs like this. You got it.
I'm coming, hold on. Did he jump?
No.
Alright, here we go.
He's a muddy frog.
Big old frog.
Listen to him. Listen to him. We finally found a frog. Problem is,
So muddy.
yeah, where we're at is nothing but a mud hole.
All right, that's a big old frog though.
Yeah,
That is a good one.
it's a nice one.
Get him on ice. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Well, that's a start, but I'm telling you, this boat, we're not even in water. It's definitely mud.
Hey, baby alligator.
Yeah, there's a tiny little alligator right there. This boat is something else, man. It's impressive. Alligator. We were flat out moving through an area to catch that frog where there was no water. It was just mud.
Hey, there was one.
You see one?
I think that was one.
Hey, buddy. That's close. we're definitely going to have to call it a night. I don't know if it comes across on video how much we actually showed. The frogs were not happening tonight. We saw 3 frogs total. 3. I caught 1, and we saw about 3,000 alligators. How in the world is any frog supposed to survive with the number of alligators we were seeing out there tonight? And I don't even know if it come across on video, the number of eyeballs of alligators we would see. We'd pull into an area, and it would just be like a Christmas light show with eyeballs. There'd be 40 or 50 alligators in an area.
You know, we've been very vocal for a long time with our state wildlife department. Hey, we have too many alligators. We've got too many alligators. And then they do this program where they come when they're young and they get the eggs. They take the eggs, they bring them to a farm, hatch the eggs. Some of the eggs stay on the farm. Some of them are re-released into the wild, and they continue to re-release them. Like, the population is good. You don't have to keep re-releasing them. And you saw it here tonight.
Yeah.
Nothing stands a chance out there.
No.
You know, there was nothing but alligators.
And they're not even, there's no fear. They're not even worried about you. Right. There's just so many of them. And anyway, so we caught quite a few white bass, some Louisiana white bass, and we got 1 frog. I think we're going to try to find something early in the morning because we don't have enough food for lunch.
That's right.
Our goal is to catch enough food for lunch. Yep. So we're going to come back in the morning. I don't know what we'll catch. Maybe a redfish, maybe some more white bass, maybe a catfish. Who knows? I don't know. I told him we go out and get on a bunch of bluegill. I'd be happy. Amen. So we'll find something to catch. See you guys in the morning. All right, we're back at it this morning. It is 6:55. Luckily, it's overcast and cloudy. Hopefully, the clouds stick because it's been hot lately. But we brought our secret weapon. We brought our good luck charm.
I don't know about secret weapon.
Yeah, DJ's with us. We didn't even tell you guys yesterday. DJ came on this trip with us. Emily didn't make it. She wanted to go to church camp this week, which is fine. She has about 2 different weeks of church camp coming up, right? So she's at church camp, so it's just the 3 of us. Weston's back home taking care of the animals. Basically just hanging out at our house. Chilling. Yeah. But anyways, we're going to go catch some fish. We got a bunch of jugs. We may set out some jugs. We may go catch some redfish. We may, I don't know. Whatever this guy says he can find that's going to bite a hook's what we're going to catch today. Since he didn't catch us any frogs last night.
I know, that frogs put it on us, man.
Frog, too many alligators. That's why he named his channel Outside the Levees. When you're in there, you're safe. Out here, you're gator bait. Redfish fishing is going slow. We've hit about 17 different spots, and once again we're back on Gator Patrol. The gators constantly been a problem the last 2 days, but that's all right. They're fun to look at. DJ really enjoying seeing thousands of gators.
Oh, not really. If we had a boomstick right now.
Hello, Mr. Gator.
I love how their head just sticks up out of the water and then their neck goes like, just drops.
Man, that's probably what, a 5-6 footer?
Yeah, would be probably, 4.5 to 5.
How would you say the population of alligators are in the New Orleans, Louisiana area?
Excessive. That's what I would say.
Excessive.
Excessive.
If we were alligator hunting, this trip would have lasted a total of 5 minutes.
Yeah.
No, 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, it would have taken more than 5 seconds to get him in the boat.
At the beach, like 2 red flags. We're officially at 2 red flags as far as alligators.
Yeah. I think aquatic nuisance is that. What's that purple flag? You keep flying, you like stay out of the water.
Yeah. Because
we're a purple flag right now for sure. But we're going to change our tactic a little bit and start fishing with some jugs. We're going to throw out some bait on the bottom of one of these bottles and see what we can catch. Like I said, we're just here for the fun of it. That boat ride right there was probably way more fun than anything we've done so far. Just getting to see all the different wildlife, getting to see everything that this area has to offer that we don't have in our area, quite honestly.
And hitting alligators. That was fun too.
Dodging alligators in the boat's always fun. But we're going to see if we can catch a catfish. We may catch a gar, anything that'll bite that hook. But we're also almost back to the sand bass hole, the white bass spot, which means we're back in the monster alligator infested waters. Under that fin, just like that. Okay, now you can throw in the water.
The alligator bit this one. See all those holes? Just grab it.
Here, you can hook this bait. That's pretty easy to hook. All right, we baited and threw out about 12, 13, 14 jugs. More than likely going to get picked up by gar. Hoping for a catfish. Personally, I want to eat some catfish.
Apparently, he wants gar.
There's a good chance. Our buddy might be putting us in a gar hole. But in Louisiana, I don't think that's a bad thing.
Gravy, brother. Garfish and gravy. Be open-minded. That's all. Okay. When they got fish on them, we might have to do it off the front. Okay. All right. Just throw it back out.
Go back.
Oh, we got a fish. What?
Crab. Oh, come on. He stole our bait. That was a big old blue crab, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, we knew we had something. Turns out it was a
bad-sized crab, though.
It was a big crab. I have a feeling I know what our next video is going to be because everywhere we go,
I know it.
We see crabs.
We should have planned this trip during alligator season. We're going to take crabs and alligators.
Crabs and alligators.
It's done in 2 hours.
Come here, you alligator.
Oh, there he went.
Alligator.
Nothing on the mullet head.
You don't want to go swimming, do you? Hey.
No. There's a big one right behind me.
I'm right behind your head. Like, he just swam behind your head. Hey, Houston. It's micro jug fishing. World's smallest jug line. Nothing on it. Hey, just a free bobber. Just a freebie. We put a string on it. We call it the world's smallest micro jug fishing.
Yes.
In the creek. We could do a whole video with bobbers, micro jug fishing in the creek.
Oh, we just came with something
Totally new idea, huh?
Yeah.
I better
next week posted.
We better get on it or there'll be 10 videos on YouTube about it.
Yes.
I got a fish on. We went by to grab this noodle and it went boom and went under, so
hopefully he didn't let it go.
Yeah, hopefully the hook's in it.
Let it go.
Ah!
Grab it, and then once we get close,
there was no doubt there was a fish on this. We all saw it go under. We watched it, but apparently he didn't have it good enough to have the hook in his mouth. So, I'm not sure if it was a dig or a joke, but with as many fish as we're catching today, DJ said, "Hey Jared, you know any good restaurants around here? Where should I go eat?"
Not a dig.
DJ enjoys good food.
Yeah.
Jared's supposed to be cooking us up some fish. Problem is we're enjoying the scenery more than we're catching fish today.
Yeah, we got about maybe a 30-minute more window before it becomes unenjoyable and it's just too dang hot and humid.
Yeah, I agree with that.
These fish do it here too.
We are still unsuccessful.
Food to come, though.
Food to follow.
Right.
I think he's hung on a tree.
We definitely got a fish on. We don't know if it's a gar.
And we got to get
We don't know if it's a gar or a catfish or a gator. But we've seen the bobber.
He's trying to
bobber
through a tree. He ain't little.
Oh,
He's out.
Went under. Did you see that?
yeah.
It might pop back up. Maybe caught up in the tree somewhere.
So when we rolled into town last night,
There he is, there he is, there he is.
hey, the first thing that was on the TV when we got to the hotel was Jaws. This is exactly what's going on in Jaws.
Gotta get him with that hook. Get him, get him, get him, get him. Come on, get him. Get him. There you go. There you go, my dude. What you got? All right, we're good.
He's huge.
All right.
He's a huge blue
That's okay.
cat.
That's all right.
When you get it close, just bring it to me. Don't try to yank it like that, okay?
See if you can get him. All right, that's good. That's good. That's good. Oh!
Holy crap!
Oh my gosh.
This is the biggest catfish I've ever seen.
Holy cow. And it's raining.
Look, before I try to
I know
hook
it.
him, he's so
I know
big.
it. I know it. You got like 200-pound test there, buddy. So.
I know, but I don't want to both flip him. Yeah,
Go
it's a
ahead.
circle hook. He's going. Ready?
Circle hook.
That is so cool.
There you go.
This is the biggest catfish I've ever caught.
Look
How
at
about
that. We got dinner now.
Oh my gosh.
All it takes is one, right?
That's all
Look at
it
that
takes is
belly. Oh my gosh.
This is the biggest fish I've
Hey,
ever
and
caught.
now it's raining on us.
Yeah.
Look at that. Guys, just in time. We got a little rainstorm pop up. It's been getting hot. And we thought we were just going to be in a gar hole trying to catch a big gar. But we got a big blue cat. This is in honor of Kevin at Hidden Heights Farm, who refuses to eat channel cat. I think we're going to have some blue cat today. You want a kiss? Mwah.
I don't want to kill
Wait.
Lick it.
Okay, let's put him on ice. He's not going to like this.
I'm not drinking any more water out of
Hey, we all need a bottle of water, right?
there. No.
All right, headed back to the ramp. We got our fish, our one big fish. We got dinner. We got a few little sand bass, Louisiana white bass, but we got that big guy and one bullfrog. I wonder who's gonna eat the bullfrog.
That's mine, by the way.
All right, it's getting hot. Our rain left us. We're gonna go back to the house and cool off. We have a recipe down here. We use it on big fish, big redfish, big catfish. It's called a courgouillon. And it starts with a roux like a gumbo. You add your onions and everything like a gumbo. It's very much a gumbo, but then you add tomatoes. And that red gravy, you know, the acidity and stuff kind of breaks down that catfish. To me, that's the best way to eat a big one. Like, I wouldn't just like cut this up and go fry it.
Right, yeah, I agree.
I don't think that's the best eating catfish in my opinion.
I agree.
For that. So.
But I've never had a catfish soup.
Okay.
More like, is it going to be like a soup?
Yeah, it'll be a soup. Yeah, it's a, you know, maybe
never
a
had
little bit more like a stew, you know, but yep, it'll be good.
I got one done. What's taking you so long? Well, that knife's sharp. I'm used to a dull fillet knife. It'll go right through them. I haven't had a brand new fillet knife in years.
Yeah, I know it.
It seems like a good Father's Day present or a, you know,
Yeah, just keep them
Christmas
coming
present for Dad.
Every year, get a new one.
Ain't much going on in that pot, boss man.
Well, we're letting it warm up a little bit. We're gonna cheat.
I thought you weren't eating carbs right now.
Oh no, you getting Louisiana on a
holding it.
You just hold that. Don't worry about eating that. So, back on you. Sorry, I'm like
all good.
back and forth.
It's all good. This is heating up. We're cheating. We're not gonna make a roux from scratch because it's a very time-consuming process. We're hungry. We want to eat, so we're gonna use this store-bought roux. That's gonna go in there. We're gonna kind of get it mixed up, add some onions, and it's gonna be a good little deal, man.
You know, I'm really more excited about fried fish than I am fish soup, right? Just saying.
Okay. You'll see.
Well, I don't know.
That looks like catfish bait, but he says it's going to be good.
It does look like catfish bait.
I'm ready. Whenever you're ready.
All right, so we've got our roux to the point where we added the onions, the bell pepper, the celery. That's called the Holy Trinity down here in Louisiana. Now I'm going to go ahead and add some seafood broth. We'll add that a little bit at a time. So what you want to do is get it in there and now start breaking up that roux. I'm going to turn my heat up as well.
So you're turning your roux into a gravy.
Turning my roux into a gravy, yes sir. I know y'all Oklahomans know about gravy and biscuits.
Biscuits and gravy, man.
Mm-hmm.
Matter of fact, I had biscuit and gravy for breakfast at the hotel this morning.
Really?
Yep.
How about that? I should have came in here breakfast with you.
We're gonna have some fried fish. I think you're gonna make a fish po' boy. It's probably most of us Oklahoma folks probably take most of our fish off the sandwich and just eat fried fish and some Cajun fish soup stuff. We'll see how it goes. All right, fried fish.
That's
You
it.
can't go wrong with any kind of fried fish, in my opinion. A few weeks ago we were in Arkansas, Cole and Jay's, and I said, "Dang, Cole, it's kind of nice watching somebody else cook because nobody fries fish at my house but me." And I was like, I told DJ, I said, "Hey, why don't you come out here and video me? So I'm gonna fry this fish up real quick." But I hate to step on another man's toes. This is his sanctuary. Let's let him cook the fish. And one frog.
One frog.
We cleaned up your frog.
Yeah.
You gonna have some frog legs?
Yeah.
Those are some interesting paper towels you've got to drain your fish on.
Dude, coffee filters. It's like they work in tandem. So like if you run out of coffee filters, you can use paper towels. If you run out of paper towels, you can use coffee filters.
And guys, don't forget, if you enjoy this kind of content, this stuff that we do, any of our catch, clean, and cook type stuff, go check out Jared's channel. I've talked about it before, but outside the levees, he's right here in St. Bernard Parish in Louisiana. So we're about, 20 minutes from New Orleans?
20 minutes from New Orleans, and you could see it in, in our culture and the way that we do things. Certainly, how much we care about food. New Orleans has a heavy influence on where we are, and vice versa. New Orleans uses a lot of our seafood. A lot of seafood harvested here in St. Bernard Parish. Our oysters, our shrimp, our crabs are well known at the restaurants in New Orleans.
Yeah. So if you're interested in that type of content, go check out his channel, Outside the Levees, on YouTube, Facebook, all the places. Mostly YouTube, I think. But I mean, it's awesome. Awesome stuff. If you like anything Cajun country, any of the catch, clean, and cook stuff, Outside the Levees, you'll love it.
You taste this. It is hot. Bro.
DJ's always got to be snacking.
Oh, God.
Well, those are Louisiana white bass. They're a little different than Oklahoma sand bass.
That's terrible. Y'all shouldn't eat it.
Oh, okay. The thing is, though, I'm a little torn because this guy's going to want to try to put it on a sandwich.
Oh.
Well, he don't call it a sandwich.
No, it ain't called a sandwich. It's called a po' boy.
Yeah. All right, last piece of the puzzle. We got to drop our blue cat in our catfish soup. I can never remember what it's called.
Coubillon.
Coubillon soup. It's soup.
Stop saying soup. It's not soup.
It looks like a soup to me.
All right, that cooked down for about an hour. Then we're just gonna drop this catfish in. It's gonna cook super quick. You're almost just blanching it. It's gonna break up. Just a great thing to do with those big fish.
Yeah, so we're having fish sandwiches and fish soup. They don't call it that down here. I'm really going to offend this guy if I keep doing this. It just boils down to we're having a fish sandwich and a fish soup. It's just all there is to it.
Catfish coubillon and a fried fish po' boy. Don't let this man tell you otherwise.
It sounds a whole lot better his way. I will give him that. A whole lot better.
And we'll go ahead and put these beautiful white bass fillets on.
You gotta say it once. Sand bass fillet.
Okay. Fine. I'll put a third sand bass fillet on there because I'm starting to get a little hungry. Then we're gonna top that off with some fresh chopped iceberg lettuce. Bada bing, bada boom.
Tomato.
Some tomato.
Oh, now you're gonna talk like an Okie. It's just mater.
And
There's some maters. Some pickles.
And that's how you will get a po' boy dress. Now you can get it however you want. but that's a dressed po' boy. That's the traditional way they are served, and that's gonna go darn good with the catfish coubillon
soup. All right, DJ. Jared doesn't like me saying fish sandwich, so have your fish po' boy.
Have a little fun, bro. You know? You only live once.
It's good. Carby.
It's a lot of carbs, huh? DJ's the low carb girl, so she's having fried catfish or fried whichever. I don't know. Those were all sand bass fillets, white bass fillets. There were some catfish fried, but she's having fried fish on a sandwich.
It's good.
Next you get to try the catfish soup. Coubillon. I don't know if I'm saying it right.
You did.
Ah, the truth comes out. The man, he's cooking us dinner. Look at him over here eating Chick-fil-A. Uh-huh. See how it is.
So our catfish is all cooked down. You can see it. All those big pieces we put in are now breaking up pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and just finish that off. I'll turn my heat off with some green onion, and it'll be ready to eat.
Yeah, Jared said there's some Cajun lady right now that's just rolling over in her grave so mad at me she can't stand it for insulting their food. I'm going to eat it, I promise you. I'm not insulting it. It's just we have different names for different things.
Different names for different things. Bruh.
First spot's on you, Houston.
Bruh.
He's not a tomato soup guy. Catfish coubillon, otherwise known as tomato onion fish soup.
Now you add the onion in there, bro.
Well, I was going to say tomato basil soup, you know, but there's no basil, so it was tomato onion. All right, here we go. Tomato onion fish soup.
Corbouillon.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Is that not the best way to do a big catfish?
Listen, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for all the crap I gave you about the tomato fish soup. I don't like tomato soup. I'm just going to sit over here and eat my fish.
It's going to be better tomorrow.
Fish, whatever it was called. I can't remember, but it's really good.
It was good.
Although, you can have the bay leaf.
Thank you.
DJ? How's the tomato onion fish soup?
It's really good.
If you can tell me what it's called, you get bonus points.
I'm not even try.
It's catfish, tomato onion soup.
Coubillon.
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 What he said. Houston, are you even going to try it?
No.
You just ate fried fish, huh?
He made that pretty clear.
No onion soup, no tomato, catfish, onion, coubillon. Oh well. I'm going to turn the camera off and just keep eating.